Alright guys, it's Stephen here on BlueMoonRisingTV and this is the transfer target. As ever, subscribe below for all the updates and transfers, news and gossip. Right, where else to start? Pierre, Emerick, AUBAMEYANG. This kind of came out of nowhere last night. Gianluca Di Marzio, and he's a very reputable Sky Sports journalist in Italy, he said that City were in advanced talks with AUBAMEYANG. There was also a tweet from Jan Argenfiortov, an ex-player, hinting that he'd heard a very prominent German player, he didn't say forward, was on the way to an English club. Now it all kind of lined up pretty nicely, and then that news broke. Goal.com started running with it too, and even Rick, who's the owner of Blue Moon Forum, he's got a bit of inside information. He mentioned that his representatives had been at City during the day. Since then, there's been a little bit of counter towards that. Simon Mullock, a very good journalist for The Sun, who's got a lot of City contacts, and James Ducker from The Telegraph, have both said that City have denied these links. I think the truth's probably somewhere in the middle. People like Di Marzio are very, very, very on the ball with these kind of things. These don't make these things up without having some kind of credibility or some kind of source there. So I think there has been talks. I think it makes a lot of sense as well. We do need a forward to take some pressure off AGUERO. We've only got AGUERO and then Kelechi, who's still very young, and AGUERO is injury prone. 55 million is apparently the fee that we're in discussion with. He scored 39 goals in 46 games, and he can play anywhere across the front three. There is something to this, I think. I don't know how advanced it is yet. Maybe all these denials have come out because City is simply trying to save face. It would look a little bit embarrassing if the club had been talking to the agent representative without agreeing a fee with Dortmund. So you wonder if they're just playing that down, just to lower expectations a little bit while the fee is still negotiated. It does make a lot of sense as well, though. So Guardiola obviously has seen a lot of him firsthand in the Bundesliga. He would fit into the Premiership style. He's very skillful, a lot of pace, very clinical in front of goal, and he could even work very well alongside De Bruyne. Maybe he could play out wide or up front as part of a two. It seems interesting. I do get the feeling, though, however, this could run for a long time. It could be one of those that goes on to the very last minute, like De Bruyne's did a run all summer. I don't even want to begin to imagine how that would play out, but that's what these things seem to do when they're very big transfers. I'm going to kind of put it on the outside of the rings for now because this is just beginning, but I think it's serious and I think it will happen at some point because there seems to be a lot behind this. Elsewhere, there's been a little bit of news on John Stones. The Mirror are reporting that they will hold on to him. Everton aren't going to let him go without a fight. Now, we all saw last year that they turned down a lot of offers from Chelsea for the young defender, and they turned down around 35 million for him. And it's apparently they're going to do the same this year and just kind of tell John Stones just to like it and get on with it because he has no choice. Whether this will actually happen, I don't know, because player power does tend to overrule the club in the long term. But City apparently feel like they're the best placed team to step in and take him off Everton's hands if that situation arises. So he's still kind of on the outer rings too of the transfer target. But yeah, Blues, what do you make of the AUBAMEYANG rumours? Is there something in this? Do you want to see him link up alongside AGUERO next year? Because we do probably need a second striker. It hasn't worked out for Boney this season. Kelechi, as we all know and love, but he's still a young lad still. So there is space for a second striker, and given his reputation, given his pedigree, he could be the one to do that for us. And John Stones too. Is he someone you'd like to see in? Is there room for both him and Laporte? Get in the comments below. Let us know what you think about all these points. Drop a like on the video, subscribe for all the news and updates, and we'll see you tomorrow.